Shakeology, if chewing is just too damn hard for you.
Jeans all skinny like I put them on a diet. Jeans all skinny like...
Every few years, a diet is developed. People come up with a new diet that claims to be like the next big thing. It's like the breakthrough of diets. This one is gonna work. And so many people just go on it, and they encourage their friends, and they encourage random strangers to try it out. And this past year, and going into current time, I believe the winner of that diet award goes to Shakeology. If you haven't heard of Shakeology, that's kind of surprising because I feel like it is everywhere. But if you don't know what Shakeology is, it's basically a diet that encourages you to drink these shakes, branded by Shakeology, marketed by this company that developed the diet, basically. Shakeology was intended for people who are kind of on the go. They might tend to skip meals. They might just have a really busy, crazy schedule, and they just don't have the time to cook and prepare a meal. These shakes claim to have all the nutrients, the minerals, the vitamins, everything your body needs from like a balanced meal that you would eat, but instead you drink it. So you can have this on the go, you can have it, in the morning real quick and be ready for the day or whatever. So I have a direct quote from the Shakeology, the official website for Shakeology. Shakeology is incredible. There's nothing out there that can supply you with the nutrients, vitamins, proteins, and minerals in these amounts the way one delicious shake can. Have you ever heard of food? Have you ever heard of plants? Have you ever heard of a vegetable or a fruit? You can get the exact same nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and proteins that you're getting from these shakes. You can get them from actual food. This quote, I cannot believe this is what people are buying into. This quote is absolute insanity. There's nothing out there, regular food that normal people eat. Plants have the purest form of these nutrients that they are claiming this shake has. Take this for example. Where does a cow get its protein? The cow gets its protein from the grass, from the plants that it eats. A meat eater then eats the cow and gets the protein from the cow that the cow just ate. A vegan, on the other hand, cuts out the middleman and says, don't kill the cow, I'm going to go straight to the source, and I'm going to eat the real source of protein, which is the plants. Same idea here with Shakeology. Cut out the middleman and just eat the nutrients. It's as simple as that. This makes me think, what's next? Is the next big diet someone's going to chew up the food and spit it into your mouth directly? Is that the next big diet? And by the way, if you actually take the time and look at the ingredients of these shakes, it's all developed in a lab. It's all synthetic. None of it is actually real nutrients from the real world, from plants or anything. It's all synthetically made, man-made, in a laboratory. So as I said before, Shakeology was intended for people on the go, for people who skip meals and all that. So it's intended to create good eating habits and encourage people to eat more often or to have meals more often than they might because they're skipping meals. It's supposed to be convenient. However, again, take a look at the preparation for these shakes. It's a powder, or it's a packet that you have to blend up yourself. How is that convenient? How is that helpful? How is that making prep time simpler? I mean, yes, you just blend it. It's easier than cooking, but it still takes the time. I thought this was supposed to be a diet of convenience. Clearly it's not. Like all fad diets, because this is a fad diet, it is not practical long term. No one can rely for all their nutrients on a shake forever. Just like babies have to stop relying on baby food for their sustenance, you too are going to have to eat real food eventually. Okay? Just like a baby. And for people who already have good eating habits, people who might already eat 3 square meals a day or 3 small meals and then snack in between, people who already eat well, This is just one extra thing to consume. And so they're actually eating, or drinking in this case, extra calories that are just sitting there, being stored, which equals weight gain. And did I mention it's all synthetic and fake? I didn't realize that this was gonna work me up so much, but apparently I don't like diets. Shocker. Another issue I have with this diet is when you get your calories from a shake like this, you're not getting the dense calories from like food with substance. When you drink your calories, you actually burn through it quicker, which means you're going to feel hungry sooner than later, which will lead to binges, which will lead to junk food cravings, which will lead to what? Weight gain, which is probably the opposite of what this diet claims will be your results. So something I've been trying to make very clear through this video is that everything in these shakes, all the nutrients, are created in a lab. They're all synthetic. And since everything has been created in a lab, you're not getting the best form of the nutrients. You're not getting the wholest, the purest form of nutrients, including, but not limited to, my personal favorite, fiber. And what does fiber do? Fiber helps your body digest food. It helps pass along the waste and the excess. And what happens when there's not enough fiber? Guess what? The waste doesn't go anywhere. It just sits there. And what happens when it just sits there and it doesn't move along down the path? It just, it creates very unpleasant situations for you and your tummy. And that does not sound like very much fun to me, and probably to no one else. So why are we still encouraging consuming something that's going to make you feel very uncomfortable and pretty much hate your body? Along those same lines, since all the nutrients are synthetic, your body, there's no guarantee that your body is going to absorb them, the nutrients, properly. Your body is actually going to view these nutrients as a foreign substance and kind of reject it in a way. Eventually your body is going to be forced to absorb it and use it because that's all it's really getting. I mean, you are also eating, but you're relying on this for most of your nutrients because chances are what you're eating the rest of the day is not as healthy as you think it is. And so your body is going to actually your body's actually going to react poorly to the shake at first, become accustomed to the shake. When you stop drinking the shake, your body's not going to know what to do with itself, and it's going to be fucked up again. And the last big thing I have a problem with this diet, with Shakeology, is it's all just branding and marketing. It's just a ploy to make money off of people's insecurities, to make money off of people's low self-esteem, off of people's low self-worth, all of that. This is just a scam to keep people sick and to make money off of their sickness. If you really want nutrients, if you really want to be healthy, just eat real food. It's so simple. Just eat the nutrients, the purest form of nutrients that you can find. Where can you find the purest form of nutrients? Another word for that would be natural foods. Oh, where are natural foods found? Nature. That's where you're going to find your nutrients. Anyway, I think I just came across as a very angry vegan. Anyway, that is my perspective of Shakeology. That is what I concluded from my research and looking into all of what Shakeology is. The shakes themselves do not look appetizing. They kind of just look like your standard, like, vomit colored shake. Again, my opinion, to each their own or whatever. But thank you for clicking on the video and taking a little bit of time out of your day to listen to me apparently get very, very angry and worked up over this diet. I am, if you haven't caught it, I am anti-diet and I am more pro-eat well kind of kind of mentality. And as always, if it's the morning, the afternoon, or the night, wherever you are, I hope you had or have a beautiful, wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.